would say today, if I were to ask you, that the Hindu community should not feel guilty about 6th December 1992?
Not at all. It is the seculars, pseudo-seculars, the prevaricating government, the converging people who denied the Hindus their just lawful claim, which has been settled by the Supreme Court. The first suit was initiated in 1885. The next suit was initiated in 1950. The Supreme Court decided it as late as 4 years ago. And what the Supreme Court settled was always the fact. And it was a unanimous decision. And the Supreme Court found that there was a temple on which the mosque had been built. It only did not say whether the temple was demolished and mosque was built, that there was a religious structure and on that the mosque stands. This was always the claim of the Hindus, who denied it, prevaricated it, made the Hindus lose their thousands of years of tolerance and restraint at the mass level. You know, when the Karseviks were rushing to demolish the temple, you can see in the video, Ashok Shingal was trying to prevent them. All the leaders were trying to prevent them. They said, we have no patience anymore. We have no patience in you.
But
we have no patience in the system.
So there's a question I have here. There is an anti-Hindu narrative that was built in our country, and today for the first time Hindus are questioning and saying it, we are not the villains. I am asking you whether Hindus should feel guilty about 6th December 1992. You are saying no. The Hindus were patient for a long time. Now there is a question I have. Was the structure which was demolished a mosque at all? Is the question. A controversial question, but it must be asked. Because the Prime Minister Narasimha Rao said in his speech that was telecast on Doordarshan on the night of 6th December 1992 that what was demolished was a mosque. Whereas, on the contrary, the white paper issued by the Government of India, on the very first page of that white paper admits, and I quote, that in effect, from December 1949 till 6th December 1992, that whole structure had never been used as a mosque. So by that logic, that structure was not a mosque. But we keep talking about the demolition of a masjid. And the Congress kept saying that what was demolished was a mosque, whereas their own white paper says it was not used for almost half a century as a mosque. So why was it referred to constantly as a mosque? Why did Congress say what was demolished was a mosque, and because of this the RSS has to be banned, etc.?
No, it's not just ban on RSS. It's a very incidental aspect of it, because RSS was banned only in 1948, and then in 1975 RSS is used to ban, and the ban has had no impact at all on the RSS, because the RSS is rooted in the basic values and truth of India, whether you accept it or not. Otherwise, an organization cannot withstand this kind of might of great leaders and political forces and the entire politics converging against them. There is a spirit. So RSS ban is a very small part of the whole thing. But what is important is that the attempt to turn the disputed structure into a mosque is to demonize the Hindus, not only in India, not only in Muslim mind, not only in the secular people, truly secular people mind, but all over the world. Once and for all, the Hindus must be shown to be the first persons in modern world to demolish a religious structure of another religious group. This was the idea. This is a conspiracy.
Yeah.
And this is kept alive even today by the liberals of India, because they have no other business. If they accept it was a disputed structure, they will have to swallow all the vomit that they had made in the past. My view is, I was closely following the movement. It would have been shocking if the Hindus had not demolished the mosque.